Eating healthy and saving money seems like an oxymoron. And in fact, I'm always trying to find ways to do that better. I do want to show you some things that I have found very helpful, some tips that I have found to help me with my food purchases, and I'm going to take you grocery shopping with me and show you some of those, or just kind of how I grocery shop and show you some of those tips. So let's go shopping at Sprouts.
So I 100% have a sweet tooth. So one thing I try to do is find a little pick-me-up that is high in protein, 2 grams of sugar, has better ingredients, and has some of the things I try to stay away from, like it doesn't have dairy, it's gluten-free. I need some coconut oil, and one thing to pay attention to is the price per ounce. So it's better to buy something you use and can buy in bulk and use it regularly. Go for the unit price, which this one's cheaper, so I'm gonna go for that one. So I actually went for this one instead because the unit price was a lot cheaper. I'm trying oil pulling in the morning, and I think coconut oil, from what I've heard, works just as well as the one you can buy on TikTok, and it's a lot cheaper. So I have some rice at home, and I'm just going to cook up some chicken tenders in the air fryer for lunches this week.
All right, I just finished up in a few things. I spent $120 and I got my week's worth of food. I'll go home and I'll show you everything. I know inflation is a thing, and I have just accepted the fact that I have to spend a little bit more on my food and on my groceries, and I'm not willing to compromise on my health. That being said, there's a lot that I can take out rather than having to buy, the most expensive ingredients. So one thing I'm doing right now is removing sugar from my diet, really limiting processed foods and fillers. Another thing that my trainer says is shop the aisles at the grocery store. So typically your produce, your fresh meats, your lean proteins, your fresh fruits and vegetables will be on the outside of the grocery store, and the inner aisles will have more like processed foods. So keep those limited. So I'm gonna go home and show you everything. And another thing to keep in mind is I do really value health. So, and I also know that I love food. And if I am not spending enough at the grocery store, I will spend it, and I mentioned this earlier, I will spend it out. And I am really trying to limit my eating out because that cost is so much higher than just making your food at home and bringing additional snacks to make sure you're satisfied and eating enough, and that will help you actually save more money in the long run too.
So I got these eggs, lemons, and I have a lemon every morning, and I squeeze that and just have the lemon juice, some water, these sweet peppers. I'm going to make some chicken tenders in the air fryer, these bars for snacks, these chomps for snacks, these beef jerky sticks. This is my favorite creamer, and I mix it with some almond milk to make it go further. And I've been drinking a juice twice a day. So those are my pickings. Use this air fryer. It's actually my mom's, and I am just going to cook up some chicken fingers. I try to meal prep as soon as I get home from the grocery store, because otherwise I will not do it. So I'm making my lunches for the week. I'm gonna show you the finished product. So there's just enough for 2 chicken tendies for each container. These are from Amazon, and then I normally do a broccoli, but as well as peppers, but I'm gonna save, I had some leftover broccoli from last week, so I'm gonna save that for dinners, and these are gonna be my lunches for the week. So it's super simple. Time took about like 30 minutes with prep, and I'm just gonna clean up the kitchen. Hot puppy. I'm all set. I meal prepped for the week and finished my groceries, and that's pretty much how I do it almost every weekend. I do have a list I keep in my phone, and I just keep it in the to-do app in the iPhone, and I check things off as I go. I write things down throughout the week that I need, and then I try to bulk purchase things from Costco, like rice, things like that I can have, and that will save me some extra money as well. And yeah, hopefully this gave you some good ideas. Now that I think about it, I don't know, it's not like I'm extreme saving on this run. I mean, I do, like I said, I really value health, and when I batch my meals and meal prep and buy most of my food from the grocery store rather than eating out, it saves me a lot of money. So let me know if you guys like this video, and I will see you in the next one.